I'm Siu-Ling. First of all, I would like to present introduction background of this project. According to Bank Negara Malaysia, high rate of unemployed graduates is about 23%. Degree holders have difficulties in getting jobs as they cannot meet expectations of the industries. The main reasons for the high rates of unemployment among graduates are too demanding, poor attitude, lack of English proficiency, and poor communication skills. Therefore, this research has been carried out to further understand the employment opportunities in this current workplace and the job requirements among graduates. For the objective, the first one is to find out the employment opportunities for accounting fresh graduates. Second, to find out the job requirements for accounting fresh graduates. Third is to make recommendations for accounting students to better prepare themselves for employment in the future.
Hi, my name is Mao Ting, and I would like to proceed with the methodology that we use throughout this project. Research design. This is a qualitative studies using an open-ended questions to collect data from a small number of subjects. Method of data collection. Interview. An open-ended interview was conducted on graduates' employment issues and requirements in this field. Questions was given in advance through email before we went for the interview session. Some modification was made on the questionnaire based on the company liking in order to ensure a smooth interview. We recorded the entire interview process using a phone audio recorder. The transcript of the interview was transcribed from the recordings as reference. Questionnaire. The questionnaire distributed comprised with the open-ended questions where the respondents are required to give suggestions and point out their opinion on students' preparation on employment markets, interview tips, do judgment, either soft skills or hard skills are more important to an employee, list down the top 3 essential qualities in workplace. Method of data analysis. The completed questionnaire were collected on the spot to avoid any unexpected issues. However, respondents are given an option to email us back when they were done. The method that we used for data analysis was qualitative data analysis. For the interview method, important points will be summarized from the interview transcript, which are related and important. The points will be analyzed in a table form. By applying qualitative data collection method, the ratings of the importance of qualities and soft skills will be easy to summarize, compare, and generalize.
The next methodology about the participating establishment. The companies were identified through the internet and approached via email, and the company had agreed to make an interview with us, which is Baker Tilly Malaysia, which is located at Bangsar South, Kuala Lumpur. The history itself, the company is the 7th largest accounting firm in Malaysia and also the 6th largest accounting firm in Southeast Asia. The services provided are audit and assurance, the typical accounting firm standard, which is tax, advisory planning. Well, moving on to the interviewee. So we had interviewed the senior manager in Human Capital Management Department, which is Mr. Denio. A bit information about his background. He graduated from the University of Science Malaysia, USM. He began his career at Canon Marketing Sdn Bhd as a senior human resource executive, and now he stepped in as an assistant manager at Baker Tilly, and our interview was conducted on the 27th March 2018. So about the questionnaire respondent, we picked about 10 respondents with mostly accounting related study background. Few of them have working experience in the audit field before joining Baker Tilly Malaysia, and a few of them also has a different background and also experience.
As for the findings, during the interview, we find out that for the employment opportunities for accounting graduates, it is actually always on high demand, according to the MIA statistics. But however, for Baker Tilly Malaysia, according to Mr. Danny, there is always approximately of 50 to 60 vacancies per year for medium-sized firms. However, graduates are having difficulties in finding their job is because they are not able to fulfill the expectation of the industries. For example, high unemployment rate are due to over-demanding by the fresh graduates, and also poor attitude and definitely their poor communication skills during their interview. During the interview, we also find out that for job requirement, definitely for the basic requirement will be technical skills such as computer skills in Microsoft Word and Microsoft Excel and etc. and also the academic achievement. But then, besides the basic requirements, always the graduates cannot meet the fulfillment because of their soft skills, especially the communication skills. Listening and also being able to articulate and interpret fast what the interviewer actually wants. This will actually portray how their working attitude will be. And also, one of the soft skills will definitely be showing respect to the superiors and also the others. That will be very important in the industry, especially in accounting workplace, as we will be able to communicate with our customers and all. Besides that, critical thinking skills is also very important, especially when we are given instructions by our superiors and we are able to think the logic behind them and also act fast. We are independent enough to actually fulfill and solve the task given by the superiors instead of asking them for solutions. That will definitely help a lot during your workplace. Alright, from the questionnaires that we received from Baker Tilly's employees, they actually stated that they actually wanted a job relates to their job qualification when they first graduated. Unemployment rate is because of lack of job experience and also low proficiency in English when they first graduated. And when the employee interviewed them, they actually expect them to be independent and also well prepared to assist their seniors in their job. However, in their interview, they do not show such criteria. Besides that, extracurricular is very important to develop their soft skills. They are able to communicate and also develop message effectively. An opportunity to them to actually obtain similar industry insights, which is definitely a plus point for them during their workplace. Personal qualities are also very important, such as being responsible and also self-management. Baker Tilly's employee actually advised the fresh graduates to portray positive attitude during the interview and also understand what kind of job they really want before they go for the interview.
The employment opportunities. Regardless of the economic situation, accounting graduates are always in demand. Based on the statistics from MIA, it shows the present number of accountants are about 33,000 nationwide. Is insufficient to meet the demand of about 60,000 in the year of 2020. Although there are insufficient of accountants, but graduates are still having difficulties to get the job because they are unable to fulfill the requirements for the industry. The reason of high rate of unemployment among students are because the first one, over-demanding. A lot of accounting degree holders in the market, so they are compete with each other and it's hard to grab the opportunities. And the second one is about the poor attitude. They do not pay much attention when they are doing their job. The third one is about lack of English proficiency. They are unable to write or even speak fluently in English to their customer or even their colleague. And the fourth one is poor communication skills. This is because they couldn't communicate well to their customer or present something to their employer clearly. The requirement for employment. First, the personal qualities. This is the most challenging and important criteria. This come out from a person's characters and it's nothing to do with any knowledge or the expertise. And it shows the passions towards their jobs. And the second one is the soft skills. Soft skills is the ability to articulate and deliver a message clearly. A poor communication skills will cause misunderstanding among the sender and the receiver. And the third one is other requirements. The other requirements such as the proficiency in English. This because English is an international business language. It's used in all over the trade world. And the second one is about the equipped with the necessary information and knowledge. Fresh graduates nowadays are expecting all the information or knowledge to be spoon-fed. The recommendation for accounting students before they entering the working environment is, the first one is equip themselves with soft skills. Soft skills such as time management skills, leadership skills, communication skills. Through joining the extracurriculums, they can learn all these skills. And the second one is they should learn how to write a resume. They can seek for opinion from their lecturers, or even using the website and find the materials, because this can avoid the careless mistakes such as grammatical or the spelling errors. And this will affect their first impression towards the interviewer if their resume is poor enough. And the third one is cultivate a good personal attitude. This will reflect their working behavior. They should do research before working on something or approaching superiors for solution, as it portrays independency. And the last one is equip themselves with necessary skills and knowledge for them to work. Thank you.
For the project reflection, first I know the job requirements in accounting field and I can start doing preparations for employment after graduated. I got a chance to interview an accounting firm, Baker Tilly, with my group members. During the interview session, the general manager of Baker Tilly, Mr. Danny, has answered us the employment opportunities and job requirements in accounting workplace. Besides that, Mr. Danny also gave us some advices on how we can perform better in our job application and job interview. Second, the importance of teamwork. Teamwork was definitely one of the most important aspects of our project. We would have been unable to accomplish anything if we did not work together. What makes our group can submit this project on time is collaboration among group members. We work together as a group and not as individual. I think each of us play a different role in contributing to this project. For instance, the company interview, Lukman was managed to identify the companies. I am the one who is responsible to communicate with the identified companies. Nicole will be the one who ensure that we were on task, and so on. We also constantly reminded everyone in the WhatsApp group to ensure that everyone remembered to do their part and did not slack off.
What are the reflections on the project? How this project has changed my perception of my prospective workplace and also to myself. There are two things that I've learned throughout the whole semester. Firstly is knowing how to write good resume and formal reports, which are essential for both internal and also external learning, and also for knowledge sharing. Secondly is the lesson learned from this project is to capture the project's essence of learn in a formal way, formal document, for the purpose of future use and also for the purpose of future career prospect and also career project. So
this project has definitely changed my perception that we should always be attentive and also well prepared during any interview, because time waits for no one and the interviewer will definitely not give you a second chance for the interview. Besides that, we should always portray a positive attitude, as it does not only affect us, but it also influences the others. We should always be down to earth and humble, not only when approaching the superiors, but also to everyone. For example, Mr. Danny has once said that the hiring manager actually judged the interviewee by how they respect the receptionist and also the cleaners. Knowledge will actually give you power, but character will give you respect.
For my part of the project presentation, I would like to share about the reflection on the project, which was how this project has changed my perception of my perspective, workplace and myself. First and foremost, the most meaningful lesson that I've learned from the project is that as the semester comes to a close, this assignment has provided me an excellent opportunity to look back on my experiences in this class. Thus, my experience in this class have helped me become a better student overall. The structure of this class gave a great deal of freedom on how we wanted to do things. So, the benefits of this course are obviously plentiful in terms of academics, but also in terms of life skills which closely related to workplace communication. Secondly, the most meaningful lesson that I've learned, communication can be used as a way to create a false impression about myself, but instead use communication as a way to express your true self without regrets and without excuses. Hence, choose the right communication tools for your needs and consider the value of social media when making your decision. That's all.
Next, I would like to proceed to my reflection throughout this project. I have learned that we have to be observant as a fresh grad when we step into the real working world. Instead of keep on asking your colleagues, managers, or seniors on how to complete a task, why not try to do your research in advance first and try to observe how the others or people surrounding you complete the task well. Just like what Mr. Danny shared with us, your employers, seniors, managers, or even your colleagues don't owe you anything or even any knowledge, but you are the one who have to learn yourself, learn through the experience, and try to approach your seniors and seek for their guidance. Try to take away something valuable from the experience regardless of the outcome throughout the learning process. Next, the most important qualities is determination. Don't be afraid of failure or being rejected. As a fresh grad, we will be facing or meet a lot of obstacles in the real working world. And what we have to do is keep trying, and who knows, you will be satisfied with the outcome. When you are someone who are committed, you will be determined to acquire new knowledge and seek for additional skills in order to enhance and to be more success in your career. Flying color results and people qualities will not be enough to portray how well you do in your career, but attitudes do. That's all from my reflection. Thank you.
And now, I will present about the reflection on this project. First, we should always alert to our attitudes toward others, because this will reflect our first impression towards others. And the second one is, we should join extra curriculum in our university life, because we can learn a lot of soft skills. Thank you.